Wow, time flies. It's 15th of October 2020, and we are almost at the halftime mark of the October Art Challenge. I have been waking up pretty early almost every day just to squeeze out that additional 2 hours to work on the drawings. It has been really tiring but somewhat satisfying because I know I have already completed my drawing for the day before I go on about my day job. So here's a quick tour of what I have done so far. Are we doing a giveaway? So please stay till the end of the video to find out what I'm giving out and how to get it.
Hi, so for this year's challenge, I decided to use the Tomoe River notebook paper. So it's supposed to be fountain pen friendly paper. And the thing about this paper is that it's really thin. It's like 52 grams per meter square. So yeah, some hesitation over there, but it worked out okay. There are so many prompts going around for October challenges. This year I decided to use the StreamInk prompts, which these are actually prompts that were contributed by streamers on Twitch. So there are a total of 31 prompts, and they're all here. Because I'm still actually on the weekly Inktober 52 challenge, I have to incorporate them into on certain days. So as you can see, there are certain days where I actually have highlighted in red. So those are the days where I have to actually include 2 prompts. I did highlight certain portions, parts of the prompt list, and those in purple will be done like during live streams on Twitch, and those in red or pink will be done. I will be doing a live stream on YouTube. So if you are free, yeah, this is the schedule. So just look out for the schedule of when I'm gonna go on live for these prompts. So let's go to the first one. So the first prompt is jackalope. I have no idea whatsoever what a jackalope is, and I realized that it's actually after googling, good friend Google, that jackalope is actually like a cross between a deer and a rabbit. So you can here see that I actually did a taxidermy shop and included like a head of a jackalope. I also included fish, a prompt for Inktober 52. So there's the fish for the first drawing. I used the carbon ink from Platinum, and also the Pilot Kakuno, which I have unfortunately stained it because this ink, I placed it there for too long and it stained the pen. So please clean out your pen quickly. So normally what I do for the prompt is I also test out the pen. I do like write down the information of the pen that I use, and also the ink that I've used, and I test them like in swaps, in chromatography, water tests, swipe like drying tests, and things like that. So prompt number 2, the prompt is elixir, and I immediately thought about a potion shop. So this is actually a potion shop where you have a cauldron, and then you have all these weird. This is actually a Venus flytrap. If you can make out what I was doing. For this prompt, I used this 2-line pen. So this 2-lines pen is actually from Taobao. I bought it quite a while ago. And what's unique about this pen is that they all have 2 nibs and they have 2 different colors. So for this prompt, I used the red and black. Okay, so you can see from here the nib has the 2 nibs in it. So you can depending on how you use the pen, you can actually choose which color you want. I use very minimally the red though. So prompt number 3 is cafe, and this prompt is actually, can you see the little bear with the leaf? This prompt was contributed by a friend. I know her from urban sketching. She since moved to Malaysia, and now she streams very frequently on Twitch, and I will link her channel here so that you can go visit her. So she came up with this prompt cafe because she loves cafe, and for this prompt I used a pen, also from this is a set of colored gel pens also from Taobao. This brand is Shang's. And it says here Bei-O-C, means like Scandinavian series. So I was really drawn in by the colors because they are cool colors, yet they are very sophisticated, I think. So I was using the gray, and they don't have English names on these pens. This guy here is called Shi Hui Lan, so it's like a bluish gray. I really quite like the gel colors, and they tend to be, you know, okay with the you know, wash. So you could actually put a bit of color. Some would come out, but then I think if you leave it long enough, it's gonna be there for a while. So for prompt number 4, I use the prompt number 4 is arrow, and I thought about a blacksmith. Where, you know, they could be making there's a furnace, and there are all these tools and stuff like that. And I was using the Noodler's Ahab fountain pen. This is like one of the first fountain pens that I have, and it's a demonstrator. But unfortunately, I think the resin or the acrylic has yellowed through the years. And the ink that I chosen to use with is the J. Herbin 1670 Stormy Grey. So it has this gold shimmer. Nice, beautiful ink, but you got to be careful when you use it on drawings or in your pen, because you may find it difficult to clean it off. So I like to use the Ahab for all these shimmering inks, because I can take apart the whole pen. I could just really open up and take out everything, and I can wash them clean. So I really like this pen for its washability. Okay, so prompt number 5 is flower. I did a flower cafe. So it's actually the Flower de Nico cafe, which is actually a real cafe in Singapore. And I was using these two, the Lexington Grey from Noodler's Ink. Lexington Grey is a waterproof ink. So currently I'm using it for urban sketching, because I finished up the black. And this pen here is the Platinum Carbon Desk fountain pen, which I use for the weekly drawing on Instagram when I did the shop houses, because similarly it's not very expensive, and the nib is really thin, very fine. It's EF, and it has slight feedback, which I like. So this is one of my favorite pens. Yeah. Okay, prompt number 6 is ethereal. I had problem with this. I didn't know what to do. But I was thinking, you know, something fairy like, and I was using the 2 lines pen, and I was using the pink blue. This is actually a real shop. Very beautiful shop in, I think it was in LA or something. I'm not exactly sure. And similarly for prompt 7, which is mobile, I wanted to do the Alexander Calder's house. So this is his house at in Sachet, I think I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly or wrongly, but it's somewhere in France, where he actually spent some time at. And he's known, Calder is known for his mobiles. So please go and look at his works. It's absolutely amazing what he can do with these mobile designs. Okay, so prompt number 8 is prehistoric. And for prehistoric, I thought of doing a cave, and because it also coincides last Thursday with the Inktober 52 prompt 41 teeth, I thought I wanted to do like a saber-toothed tiger skull, some task like in a prehistoric cave. So that's the design, like why I decided to do it this way. And for this prompt, for this drawing, I was using the Lamy Vista in extra fine. So even though it is extra fine, it's never, because it's a German pen. For German pens, it's never as thin or as fine as Japanese pen. We're using the Vinta L Asian ink. We call them magic ink because, you know, can you see all this ponding? I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, you do see like pooling, and the pools are all different depths of the shade or shading. So you can call them magic ink, shading inks. And when I examine the chromatography, you can actually see it's made out of a few inks. So Vinta has many of these interesting shading inks, which I am very excited to try. We'll see in later. Okay, so for prompt number 9, the prompt is sleep, and I wanted to do a bedroom, and I found this really cute mobile house, and it has like a bed on top of the kitchen, and everything is in a very compact space. And for this one, I was using the Pilot Hiroshi Zuku ink in Shinkai, and it's a very beautiful dark blue. And I'm using the Pilot Namiki Falcon soft fine nib pen. So this is like a modern flex nib, not exactly like the most flexible, but it does give some beautiful line variation. And next one, this is famous because I accidentally toppled this guy, my Hiroshi Juku Ajisai ink. Accidents like, whoa! Oh, like this can happen. Oh no! I would like to show you the stain, how bad it is. My hands. So this is a there. My toes. I I can't get it to wash off, and I lost like 1/4 of the bottle. This is a very beautiful ink, and you can actually see that it is made out of two different two colors, which is the pink and the light blue, you know, explaining the purplish hue. And the pen that I was using was the blue dew calligraphy pen. So this is a stainless. So the previous pen was the Namiki Falcon. That one is a gold nib. So this is a stainless steel nib, and it's supposed to be flexible as well. And this one feels like a G nib, which is, you know, a very commonly used by comic artists for drawing. So I would give the link somewhere below, you know, where you can get this pen. I quite love this. I quite like it because of the beautiful accent and the beautiful nib, and it's actually quite affordable. It's not very expensive, and it comes in two colors. So this is the white, which I really love. There's also like a blue, so please just go and visit the link. Okay, prompt number 11 is water. So for water, of course, you know, think about blue inks, and I was thinking of a saltwater tank. And this was one of the places that I visited in when I was in Okinawa several years ago, the beautiful aquarium. The inks I used was the Kompeki. It's also from the Hiroshi Zuku range. And this pen is the Moonman M2. This is an eyedropper pen, which I bought from Taobao, and I really quite love it, just that it's prone to leakages. Yeah, and especially some parts, like especially this part, the color, it's kind of difficult to clean out. But overall, I really love this color, this pen, because it's beautiful. And writes okay as well. And it's not very expensive. Okay, next is the prompt for 12, which is Nocturne. I thought maybe I could just do a night scene, a night street scene. And for this, I used the Platinum Preppy Everybody Starter fountain pen. And I got the Hello Kitty version. And the ink that I was using is the Vinta Night Sky, which again is, this one is special because I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually, it has sheen, all right? And it has shimmer as well. So can you see the shimmer of the chromatography? You can, as you can see, when I put this and, you know, draw a line and actually dip it in water, I was able to separate it into maybe 2 or 3 colors. Number 13 is growth. So for growth, I did like a garden scene, and I was using these 3 greens from the Shang's series. So I already used this gray, and I thought I will use the other 3 greens. And here are the 3 colors. The colors are saturated, and they are sufficiently different from each other, as you can see from here. And if you wait a little while to let the ink dry, it can also be a little bit waterproof, which is really good. So I'm quite pleased with this set of color gel pens. So this is number 14. Number 14 is the prompt is melt. You know, polar bears in you know, standing on top of a melted or melting ice. And for this one, for this drawing, I was using the Monami Olika fountain pen in extra fine. So this is a fountain pen that's made by a Korean manufacturer. So I would consider like a starter fountain pen. And what I did was I actually refilled this with the Super 5 ink. So the Super 5 ink is actually a sample that I have from Onyx a long time ago. The color is Atlantic, which is a beautiful dark blue. Then, because it's waterproof, I could actually put on top the Vinta Blue Floss. This is another shading ink. As you can see from here, it's another shading ink. But it's very faint, so I do not think it would be good to use it as it is, unless you're using a broad nib. Yeah, so I use it to actually just paint over the drawing that which I already made. And I'm quite pleased with all these these colors that I got from the blue floss. And if you can, from the chromatograph, you can actually see it's made out of two colors, which is I think a grey and probably a green. Okay, so for the last, the number 50, which I just did today, it's actually a combination of 3 prompts, which is number 1, the plushie prompt for StreamInk, the prompt for Outpost for Inktober 52, number 42, or Inktober 2020, number 15, and also a stationery, which is the Artober prompt, number 15. So this one here has so many prompts, and I'm quite glad I managed to put everything together. And this didn't look too bad. I was thinking more of like a toy outpost where people could buy stationeries and plushies, and they could use the vending machines and the claw machine, the UFO catcher, the capsule gachapon machine to actually go somewhere that is not actually a toy shop, but they could buy toys from there. Let me just introduce to you what I actually used to make this this drawing.
The materials used in this entry is made from the 2020 Artober art kit that was curated by Overjoyed. Overjoyed is a retail store, art supply retail store in Singapore. This art kit retails at about $60, and Overjoyed has sent me this kit for review and trial. So let's open the box to see what's inside. It opens up to reveal, wow, a postcard, and this was actually something that I did back in 2018 for the Inktober prompt double. And at the back there is a calendar featuring the 31 prompts for the Artober challenge. So my last drawing was for prompt 16, which is stationery. They've also included the material list for this 2020 edition, so you can find out more about the materials that's included in the kit. There's also a 15% discount voucher, so I think this kind of voucher is handy for times where there are no special sale or discounts. Look, they have included the Mangyo watercolor color chip, which I have reviewed previously, so I'll put the link up on the top corner. And here are the 2 aqua color brushes that I've used for the drawing today. I really love these 2 colors. And this is the Aqua Drop fine liquid watercolor from StreamInk, and the color that I have here is ink blue. I've also used the Uniball Signal Broad white highlighter pen in the drawing, and also the black liner from Moloto. I specifically used the 0.1mm nib. The set also comes with a pencil, and this is from Koino, and I think it's in 2B. They have also included the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen in black. It is a favorite among artists and hand lettering experts. Included in the kit is a round brush from Interlon. which you can use together with the Mangyo watercolor chip set. I've also included paper samples from Stillman & Burn, and also a sketchbook from Vive Art. So you'll either receive a hot press or a cold press paper, and what I have here is the hot press. It is 242 grams per meter square, and you are able to open up the sketchbook and lay it flat for drawing. Very convenient. And last but not least is a dot card containing a sample of 6 watercolors from the StreamInk Horadum series. We're giving away this review set to one lucky winner from Singapore. All you need to do is to write down in the comments section below which material you are most excited about in the Artober kit. I'll be picking one winner through a lucky draw next week. Please check for more details in the description box below. I hope you have enjoyed the sketchbook tour. The challenge is ongoing. I hope to see you during one of my live drawing sessions on YouTube. I stream on Saturday mornings in October. There will be a part 2 video where I show you the rest of the drawing. Please look out for it. Like my video, subscribe if you resonate with my content. Thanks for watching and happy inking!